YouTube, what is going on, guys? A new little change of scenery, as you can see. And me and my two best friends, Mario and Nate, we're in Bali for the next over 5 weeks. And I've been here for about a week now. And I kind of just want to update my channel, myself, and just everything overall. We're at this crazy looking villa. This is the backyard area. It's nutty, it's so secluded, super nice. And I'm just going to show you guys a bit around. Living room is behind me. And we've got the pool area right about here. Bedroom over there, that's mine. Bedroom, that's Nate's. And honestly, like, I'm just so blessed to be here. Before I talk about what I want to talk about in today's video, I just want to mention how grateful I am to even be in Indonesia, because it's a blessing in itself. I'm just so lucky. This is my room over here. Beautiful king size bed. But yo, I just want to say how grateful I am to be here. I'm so blessed. I'm so lucky. I don't want to take any of this for granted, but I do want to update myself and my channel and just let you guys know how I'm feeling, where I'm at. I'm so lucky. I'm so blessed to be here. I just want to start with that. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, I'm just so lucky. I'm so blessed to be here. And the first 5 days or so, we haven't really done too much. Mario got here literally yesterday, so before Mario got here, we were just going to the gym every day. The gym's literally right across the street from our villa. You just walk across the street. We're at the best gym in Bali. I can't even begin to explain how nice this gym is. It's the best gym I've ever been to in my life. I'm 21 years old, never been to better. But I just want to say how grateful I am to be here. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, and the best way I can explain it is that Bali's a place that you'll either love or you'll hate. It's not like going to Cancun or Punta Cana. It's a whole different travel experience, because on all dimensions you're experiencing travel through culture, through food, through the people, through the transportation, through the weather. It's everything at once. And when me and Nate first landed in Bali, we landed at midnight, the night before our villa was available to us. So we had about 13 hours of just freedom. So we put our bags into a hotel and we walked around a little bit near the airport. And it was a huge culture shock for me, honestly. I've never been to Asia, I've never been to Europe. The most I've ever done really is, the Caribbean. I've been to almost every island in the Caribbean. I've been to Hawaii, but I have never been to Europe, never been to Asia, no other continent. So landing in Asia and just walking around was so different to me. Everyone drives on a moped or a bike. There's very few cars. The way people live, the way people eat. A lot of people living, walking around with little to no shoes on their feet. It was crazy to me. People do that in the Caribbean, but not on the extent of over here. And it was a lot to take in, but I've settled. I've got used to it. And honestly, I want to become an islander. Honestly, like, I'm adapting to the mindset, to the lifestyle. I'm only 5 days in, and the weather's so nice. It was a bit rainy the first 2 days, but I'm starting to tan. I'm getting a bit shiny. I love this shiny look on me, because in the winter in Canada back home, I get a bit pale. I'm a pale black dude in the winter. My skin's no vibration on it. The melanin's not shining. But when I'm in the sun, I get pretty shiny. I look pretty good, and I love it. I love that look on me. But anyway, I'm just so lucky to be here. And our trip technically hasn't even started yet. We've just been going to the gym, and we have, I think, 5 weeks today. Today there's 5 more weeks left in our trip, and there's so much stuff we have to do. We haven't really done anything yet. We actually just got our bikes today, and I'm not gonna lie, the bikes are really hard for me personally to drive. Like Nate's a natural with it. He was good right out of the gate, but me and Mario needed a bit of reps. Those guys are actually out for dinner right now, and they took their bike, so I got to catch up, honestly. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit much for me, honestly, but I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna get good at it. And yeah, I mean, it's crazy being here. I'm so lucky. I'm so blessed, and there's so much stuff we have to do. But the reason why I'm here and those guys are out for dinner is because we are practicing on our bikes. We were about to go for a joyride. Just got the bikes, and I went inside to go get my shoes, because I didn't want to ride my bike without my shoes. And I broke the key. There's a door right here to get into this backyard, and I broke the key to get in. I was using the wrong key, and I broke the key, so I used the actual key to get in here, And then this door right here was what was locked, the living room, which had keys for Nate's room and then my room. So we couldn't get into our rooms at all. So because I did the deed, I broke the key, I decided to stay back with the guy and wait for the locksmith to come. And he's a super, super nice dude. We were talking for like 40 minutes. We were talking about Bali, the culture, just everything about Bali in itself. And he was telling me how he moved here. He grew up in Jakarta, which is another island in Indonesia. Indonesia has 17,000 islands or so. And he grew up in another island nearby. And he lived in LA. He grew up in Jakarta. He moved to LA for 22 years. And now he's back in Bali. And he was telling me that he came here on vacation 8 years ago and just never left, which I find so funny, so cool, so surreal, so inspiring. Because he actually owns his Airbnb. He came to help me out. And then he was telling me how he has 22 properties in Indonesia, in Bali, for Airbnb, which is nuts. He said like he mortgaged his house or something, and then he used that money to start up Airbnbs. I don't know how much an Airbnb like this costs, but to have 20 of them must be a lot of money. He must be making a lot. Because our villa is booked up until like May, like the next 2 months is booked fully, not a day you can stay here. So it's crazy. He was telling me about the culture, he's telling me about the food, he's saying how pork is really popular for Indonesian people. I think he said grilled pork, I forget, but something to do with pork. Indonesians love pork. And he was just telling me how like there's so much stuff to do here, the culture's amazing. And this is my favorite part. He was telling me how Indonesia can reject or accept people. Now me, Nate, Mar, we haven't been here very long, but we've been so respectful. The cleaners come here every other day, and we tip them. We've tipped them every time they've come so far. And we're just so grateful to be here, and we want to give back because our dollar is so strong compared to Indonesian IDR and Indonesian rupiah. Our dollar, like, it wipes theirs. So giving back it's like nothing for us, right? Like $100,000 or $200,000 in IDR is like 20 bucks Canadian. Like it's a 1 in 10 odds. So any way we can give back, we're going to give back. We tip the waiters, we tip the cleaners. And he was telling me basically how Indonesia can accept or reject people. So he was saying how he knows people, right, that were unethical, they littered, they were bad to the culture, bad to the people. Because Bali's a really spiritual island, he was telling me. He was telling me how if you don't give back, if you're not respectful to the island, they will reject you, they'll kick you out one way or another. Whether it's through sickness, you have to leave, or family, your business fails, whatever, the island will find a way to remove you. And that just spoke with me because the culture here compared to North America is so different. Like in Canada, no one's really that spiritual like that, like collectively. And people aren't just as nice now, like literally. The people here, like they treat us like a royalty, honestly. Everyone's so nice, so respectful. Hi, how are you? You know, they just make an effort to put a smile on their face when talking to you. And back home, when you're on the subway, the streetcar, on the street, people are mean mugged. They're all depressed, and it's a night and day, honestly, for me. And I love it here because of that. Like it's so spiritual. Everyone's super nice. Everyone's super respectful. It just makes you want to be happy. Like I can't be upset. I can't be mad here. No matter what happens, I can't be because everyone around me is in a cheerful mood. The poorest of the poor, the richest of the rich, everyone has that same mindset of just happiness, right? It's so amazing to see. And we're even more lucky because the best gym in Bali, in my opinion, is right across the street from us. 10 steps away, we can get to that gym. It's state of the art. It has the highest of high, like digital nomads, you know, e-commerce people, sales coaches, stuff like that. We've met a few people in there actually. And yeah, I mean, everyone who I've talked to so far says they've come here and they didn't want to leave. They came back, they found a way back here. And it's too early for me to say anything like that because it's only been 5 days, but I will say I definitely do love Indonesia. I love Bali. We haven't even seen too much yet, but I'm in love with this lifestyle. Like, it's hard to explain to somebody who hasn't been here. And before I came here myself, I was in that same mindset because I hadn't been here and only seen what was on social media and through other people's opinion, right? But now that I'm here, I have my own opinion. It's a beautiful place. And it's an island vibe. It's an island timing for sure. And It's hard to have an input on this place without being here. I will say that. So if you're back home watching this, you haven't been to Bali, you haven't been to Asia, it's hard for you to understand, but it's not it's not necessarily how you see it on social media. Like sure a few aspects are the same, like the people, I guess you hear good stuff about the people and stuff, but just overall lifestyle, it's so different. And one thing I love too is like I'm, as you guys know, like I'm UV maxing, right? I'm tanning, but I'm just trying to soak it in, literally. Like the weather, the people, the culture. We're at the best gym. We're there every day. I want to see the island. I want to just soak up the Asian culture. I'm so excited to. And I also want to talk about the flight. I was worried that the flight would be like ass. It would be like torture. Flying 16 hours from Toronto to Korea, and then 7 from Korea to Bali. I was so worried it'd be ass. But let me tell you, the flight was not that bad, and I would actually do it again. Like, that's the same thing, right? People always say, oh, like, flight, that's too long of a flight. But because I'd never flown that far, I believed it. I fell into the persona of believing it's a long flight. But after doing it myself, I realized it's not that long of a flight. Like, I could do that. I could literally do that again, and I will be doing it again. That's what I'll say. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And I'm super, like I said, I'll say this a million times. I'm so blessed to be here, and I need to make the most of it. I will make the most of it. I'm just so grateful. This is just my honest, no filter take on my first week of Bali. Like, no filter. I haven't even done anything yet, so I can't wait for that 1 month mark, that 2 week mark, that 3 week mark, where I have more input to say. But this is just my raw, like, intake of Bali so far, and I'm in love, man. Like, it's not like the Caribbean. It's not like the Caribbean. I've been to almost every island in the Caribbean, and it's not like the Caribbean at all. In a way, it is the way people live and stuff, but it speaks differently to me, honestly. I'm so lucky to be here, and I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be respectful to the people, to the culture, but most importantly, I'm gonna have fun, and I'm gonna just take back what I learned from this island to use in my future, in my life, because I feel like there's a lot of lessons I can learn here through myself, through others, through the environment. Because honestly, like guys, this is really peak life. Like, we wake up at sunrise, 6:30 in the morning. We make content, we do our push-ups, we eat good food, we go to the gym, we come back and we just relax, or we're gonna side quest. And it's peak to me, right? And I'm not sure what my future holds yet, but I do hope I have, or not I hope, I will have this freedom. I will have the freedom to travel anywhere I want in the world, get a villa like this, and just work hard on my business, spend time with my girlfriend, my wife, my kids, my family. I will have this in my future. It's just a matter of when. I need this freedom. Guys, this freedom is nuts. Like, it's insane. And that's kind of why I wanted to come on this trip, because not that I had I didn't have a full box mindset, but I had a partial box mindset. Because I hadn't been too far in North America. I haven't seen the other side of the world, the eastern side. I only know the western side. So it's been crazy and surreal to see the eastern side of the world. And I'm just gonna make the most out of it, right? I'm gonna go home when I get back from Canada, or from Bali, I should say. Even though it's early, I know I'm day 5, but when I'm back, I'm just gonna work hard. I have to. Like, the freedom I feel here is insane. Like, and everyone here is just so, like, in a good mood. They're free, and everyone's in peak shape. I can't even stress that enough. Everyone here is ripped. The women, the men, they're all about their health and fitness. The food's so clean, it's whole, it's cheap. Everyone here is on their grind. You know, we're at the restaurant, there's day traders, there's crypto guys, there's bank owners, there's influencers everywhere around, just living life, living free. It's peak life. Like, I don't know how I could spend a month here and then go home and then want to work a job, like a regular job. I don't know, I can't. I didn't already want to, but now it's even worse. Like, just seeing how people on the eastern side of the world live, it's crazy. Like, I can't go back to it, but overall, I'm so blessed to be able to come here, right? I didn't need to come here for 5 weeks, but I'm happy I did. I'm gonna learn the most. I'm just so happy. I'm so blessed. You guys, I'll catch you in the next video. I'll probably do a 2-week or 3-week video update, but I'm gonna make a vlog of the whole trip, and I'll do incremental updates on the trip. But this is my raw opinion, my raw thoughts on the trip so far. And so far, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's been super good. If you made it this far, thank you for listening, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. As always, peace.